Alrighty, how's it going, guys? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys a battle up against Glass Shadow off on the Battle Hub Discord server. And we decided to do an OU battle, and he has got a team of Hatterene, Kingambit, Iron Hands, Cresselia, Hoopa, and Torkoal. Frankly, I personally think Minshow's a great lead. Here lately in most of my battles I've been leading Minshao, and I don't think this battle changes anything. So let's get this battle started. Alright, so Glass Shadow decides to lead off with Hatterene into our Minshao, and that's actually not a bad lead for Glass Shadows. Anyway, let's get this going. We do have Poison Jab on the Minshao. Are we willing to show that off right now? Looking at his team, he definitely wants Trick Room up. He is a slower base team, and I think that's exactly what he's going to go for right now. So let's punish that with going for Poison Jab and see what happens. We go for the Poison Jab, and we fail to pick up the KO. But we do land a Poison. But does he get the Trick Room? Does he go for Trick Room? There it is. Trick Room. And honestly, this puts Minshao at a huge disadvantage. No, I am Choice Scarf. So yeah, my whole team, except for Bronzong, which we're about to go into. Yeah, we gotta go into Bronzong. We gotta disrupt the Trick Room. We can actually reverse Trick Room with our Bronzong if Trick Room becomes too much. I do want to try and at least get rid of a Trick Room setter before we take it out, though. But yeah, I do believe they're going to try and stay in. I'm going to predict, though, if once I bring Bronzong in, that they're going to try and switch that Hatterene out for Torkoal, and that's when I'm going to try and undo the Trick Room. This will be an interesting play. I'm not worried about the Hatterene taking out Bronzong. This is a heat-proof Bronzong. We should be able to take any hit that this Hatterene wants to go for. Psychic is no issue for this Bronzong. No issue at all. Honestly, we should just recover it all back up with our leftovers. Just about. Just about all of it. Alright. Yep, Hatterene. Honestly, if it stays in, it's going to die to Poison. I expect it to switch on out to maybe Torkoal. I'm going to go ahead and redo the Trick Room as it goes for Healing Wish. Okay, so that does faint the Hatterene. Is that the one where basically whatever Pokemon comes in afterwards gets back to full HP? No, I think that's Lunar Dance. Either way, nothing has taken damage. It's supposed to be maybe like a little bit of a momentum swing, but I think at the end of the day we got a better momentum swing because we reversed the Trick Room. So either way, things are looking pretty decent for us. We reversed the Trick Room back into our favor because we don't want the Trick Room up in this battle. This is not a this team doesn't like the Trick Room, but we use it to counter Trick Room. Plus, Bronzong's not too bad of a Trick Room on itself. Hoopa's in, and I'm switching out. I am switching out into everybody's favorite, Maushold. Maushold takes these ghost moves like it's nothing. Now, I could be expecting a dark move here as well, which Maushold would not be taken very, very well. But hey, we can sack this off. Trick Room coming out from the Hoopa, and hey, I'm not risking the play there. Dark attack maybe coming in our way. Honestly, a psychic attack coming our way as well. But I think we just pop bomb. I think we try and pop bomb, see what happens. We just get obliterated. But Hoopa's defense does drop. Hoopa's defense does drop. And this is gonna be an interesting jetpack coming out. Switching the Hoopa out. So we get switch initiative at least. Who is my friend going to go into? Glass Shadow over here in the Trick Room. very, very tough. Very, very tough. Torkoal. Okay. So Torkoal could easily go for the eruption play. No doubt about it. Ideally, it's pretty decent in Trick Room. I can go back into Bronzong. I genuinely can go back into Bronzong. We should be baiting that eruption play. And this is where we just go for the Tera Water Trick Room. Yeah, that should be fine. Tera Water, so that way we can guarantee that we can take the attacks from the Torkoal. And then we Trick Room to get the speed back into our favor. They're then forced to maybe switch into one of their Trick Room setters. We're forced to switch into one of our counters. And we should be looking for a good time. Eruption in the Sun. Heatproof plus Tera Water. It doesn't do that much damage. Fantastic. Do we expect the Torkoal to maybe switch, or do we think it's going to try and stay in? If they say stay in, that means they're going for Solar Beam, and I cannot risk Bronzong going down. I just cannot. So I'm going to go to Limitless, the Dragapult here. They do decide to switch into Iron Hands. Okay, that's not the end of the world. We can fight an Iron Hands here in this situation. I don't see Iron Hands. Yeah, attack boost. I don't necessarily see Iron Hands threatening the Dragapult completely. I do think Dragapult somewhat walls this, so I'll say somewhat. I'm not confident in my next play. Absolutely not. I am absolutely not confident. But I'm going to Dragon Dance. We're going to Dragon Dance. We're going to try and boost some stuff up. See if we can get a Dragon Darts off. As he goes for Ice Punch. And we go down. I wasn't confident. But I seen the opportunity. If I could get it off, hey, we'd be in a great spot right now. Unfortunately, not the case. And now we're forced to go into Espeon, aka the mascot of the channel. And let's throw a Psychic. See what happens. We could definitely be just baiting in that Hoopa Unbound right now. But he does decide to Terrasilize. We might just be getting swept by this Iron Hands. I hope not. I really hope not. Tera Flying coming out. Psychic will be coming out. How much damage are we doing? That's not bad. If we can survive this wild charge, we're in a decent spot, but unfortunately we don't. Does Iron Hands? No, it does not knock itself out. It's still alive. The sun has faded. And we are dwindling in our Pokemon count. We don't have many options. But we do have a Minshao. And the Trick Room is not up. We do kind of keep that in mind. Trick Room's not up. We know we can knock out the Iron Hands with a close combat. And I do think that might be the best play. Even though he could easily go into Cresselia. That's our play. That's our play. Then the Lift Draw, not predicting the close combat, because why would I go for close combat? And of course, you predict the close combat by going into Cresselia here. Hey. Not quite enough damage. Not quite the damage that we needed. Alright, so to counter the Cresselia, we're not going to really counter it as much as I would like. But to maybe slow down Trick Room, we're going to go back into our Bronzong. We got to kind of play a slower game. We got to slow things down. We're going to have to just eat some Trick Room turns, basically. Because we're not in a bad spot, are we? If we can set up a Iron Defense here. Yeah, we're not in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and set up some Iron Defenses. I don't expect Cresselia to do much. And hey, actually, it's just gonna knock itself out, right? That's what Lunar Dance does. Hey, fantastic. Hey, fantastic. Hey, we do have Bronzong and Trick Room right now. Like, as much as I've been trying to get rid of Trick Room this whole game, we literally have a Bronzong and Trick Room. And Bronzong and Trick Room literally goes off. They send out the Torkoal. Okay. Receiving the Lunar Dance basically gets one more PP on its eruption. So not the biggest ordeal. I do believe, unless it has Solar Beam, we can take in another attack. Do we set up though? Just because I'm not 100%, I'm gonna just go for Body Press to weaken the power of Eruption if that's what it's wanting to go for, but it does have Solar Beam. This could be a bad mistake. This could be a bad move right here. We survive. We're alive. Barely alive, but we are alive. We got 2 more turns of Trick Room. And then what though? You know what's gonna happen then? Can't go for Trick Room because it's negative priority, meaning Torkoal would go first. So I think we just go for the Body Press play one more time. So hope that we get a crit, right? That is a lot, and there is our crit. We did call it. Solar Beam will pop off and knock out our Bronzong. So we are stuck into a Trick Room game. Our opponent has a lot of Trick Rooms. A lot of Trick Room. There's a crit to equal out the battle. Fair and balanced gameplay right there, folks. Double crits. Man, that's crazy. Alright, so basically, who wants to take a Solar Beam? And honestly, I think Mufasa, the Landorus, probably has a better shot at taking it. So let's go into Mufasa. How many flying types do you have on this team? Cresselia is fainted. I don't know if King Gambit is Air Balloon or not, and the Iron Hand is still alive too. Alright, so we waste this last turn of Trick Room by going for Gravity. It basically grounds everything. I don't know how that interaction works if King Gambit has Air Balloon, but honestly, this is our play. This is our play. We go for Gravity, and now we can hit everything with Earthquakes. Mufasa is also on the ground, but you know what? I'll take it. I will take it. No more Trick Room. Let's see how much of a hole we can punch into our opponent's team right now. Let's go for that EQ. Taking out the Torkoal, which is their sweeper. So honestly, we might be able to make this comeback. We might be able to make a comeback after all. Hey, we're munching on leftovers too. Middle of the battle, intense battle. Kind of on the back end of this battle, but hey, we're sitting here eating leftovers. We're chilling. We're chilling. For now, we shouldn't have to worry about outspeeding anything unless they set up Trick Room. That's why that Gravity is so huge here. Hoopa is my only concern. I can basically 4 times hit you though with a U-turn, and I'm gonna go for it, my friend. I'm going for it. Do we knock him out? We knock out Hoopa. That's huge. Yo, okay, that's huge. Hoopa going down. We got the Min Shao. Yo, that's huge. I like to see that. Sunlight fades. Hoopa's down. Don't have to worry about that Trick Room user. How many more Trick Rooms do you have? Iron Hands coming out. Yeah, last time I checked, your Iron Hands is pretty low on HP. So here he is. Here's the Iron Hands, the Healing Wish. It lasted that long? It lasted that long. Wow. Okay, so hate to say Minxiao goes down here, but I think Minxiao needs to go down here, right? Go knock off. But that... did we already take off it? Oh, it was booster energy, wasn't it? I don't think we have a better play. Know that he's most likely, what, Swords Dance again? To hit him really good, we have to go... Let's switch. Let's Intimidate. Let's, hope that you're going for the electric attack. Or another Swords Dance. That would be great. Drain Punch coming out. We are getting hit relatively hard here. And I honestly feel like this battle's over. I feel like we have burnt all of our bridges. Our gravity has ended. And there's not much we can do here in this situation. I can't EQ in this current state. So, I mean, we can try and go for gravity again. I don't see ourselves surviving. But maybe if he misplays or something, we got the gravity and then we can EQ. Let's see. Mufasa falls down to gravity, so should the Iron Hands. But the Drain Punch comes out and knocks out the Landorus. Hey, that's the game, basically. I was hoping for a misplay, but even if a misplay did so come happen, I don't see EQ from the Landorus from a full HP Iron Hands to take it out. The Tera flying on the Iron Hands too was pretty smart because we were already losing some options, and now that we're in this current situation, we just don't have anything. We lost basically our power, our Pokemon to knock out flying types. So our opponent played a fantastic game. Last Shadows, hey, I really appreciate this battle. This was a really, really intense battle. Went down, basically down to the wire, but you outlasted the Trick Room, and I mean, this was an intense battle. I really appreciate the battle. Let's see what the final move is. I'm expecting it to be like a Wild Charge or something to end this battle in glory. I mean, that would be fantastic. Close combat coming out. Not quite enough to pick up, to do any damage, really, as we get Drain Punched. And that is the game. Great game, Glass Shadows. Great game. Guys, if you guys did enjoy today's battle, let me know in the comment section down below. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Subscribe if you guys are new, and this is Wi-Fi Merriman signing out. Peace.